Hello everyone, welcome to Science and Tech series with Dr. Ved Rana. Topic for today's discussion is from biotechnology, a section which always is never short of, you could say, the controversial part, but any new technology is always met with a resentment. Theme for today is going to be BT Brinjal controversy, or you could say what exactly is this event 142, which is now slightly now started to come in the news. So we all know the BT brinjal is not some new brinjal variety. It was there, but it was developed by a foreign company. So even though GEAC had given a formal approval at that time, but eventually it was overruled by Ministry of Agriculture because it posed a threat to local biodiversity. Moreover, there were concerns that there could be monopolization of food market by the US based MNCs. This time the varieties which are in news have been developed indigenously. So this makes it kind of a decision which is not easy to make. At the same time, there is already a controversy which could have been avoided. So let's decode what is event 142 or BT brinjal controversy. So this time you have to understand, as the word BT is more or less, if you have attended the lectures, you should be clear that BT brinjal is a transgenic variety of brinjal which carries a foreign gene. So what exactly is the foreign gene this time? It's the CRY1A FA1. The original BT brinjal we all know carries CRY1A B BC type of genes. So it is a modified version of the similar variety, and we all know that once the word BT is there, the theme or the unique trait which it carries is the pest resistance, and the main pest which is more or less threatening the optimum yield of brinjal happens to be the fruit and shoot borer. To be more precise, brinjal, shoot and leaf borer. Shoot word is for stem. This is where the pest resistance themes come into the picture. The proponents say if you will be using this crop, there will be less demand for the specific pesticide, or you could say there will be no pesticide pest required, and the pest control is likely to push the yield as well. So these local varieties which have been now called Janak and BSS 793, they have been developed by ICAR, which happens to be a formal government arm in the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, in collaboration with National Research on you could say the Council for the Plant Biotechnology. So these are the formal institutions which have developed these varieties. So overall aim is to just counter pest of the shoot and leaf borer. But somehow there is a controversy in the theme once again, because GEAC, which works under Ministry of Environment and Forest, has given go ahead to biosafety field trial phase 2, and these trials would be carried out in 8 different states, right from Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, JK is for Jharkhand, West Bengal, even in southern states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Odisha and Bihar as well. So subject to the approval, these states, if they are willing, they feel they have the requisite land, so that the isolated patches we could carry out and see whether they are safe for consumption. Because there are always concerns whenever such crops carrying a toxic gene which happens to kill the pest, there are exaggerated concerns that it can be lethal, or you could say allergic to human beings as well. So to carry out in a transparent way, it is necessary to have these biosafety trials, but the controversy is that they didn't share this data in public domain once again, because the similar trials were carried out in Bangladesh without having public consultation or in a transparent manner, and eventually lot of such crops, when they were approved, they were attacked by not only different pests, also other diseases, bacterial, viral. So they say that this tagline of that once the GM crop is there, no pesticide or no, you could say the pest would attack, is just a utopian concept. These crops continue to be damaged by the pest, as well as there is a possibility that in 5 or 6 years or even in a decade there could be pest resistance as well to this specific gene. So there is you could say, a vicious cycle which you cannot break, because natural selection and mutation are the way of life. So, from Prem's point of view, it is important to understand that the trait or theme is pest resistance. These crops have been developed indigenously, and when they ask you event 142, this represents the Channel and BSS 793, which happens to carry CRY1FA1 gene, which is a transgene which has been isolated from the bacteria, and it gives the pest resistance against leaf and shoot borer, auricular stem and shoot borer. So, for any controversies related to GM crops must be followed from Main's perspective. There is a positive angle, and the other angle is the critical angle which we have just discussed. So, because India happens to be one of the developing countries which gave an early go ahead to beating cotton way back in 2002, but since then no food crop has been approved till date. So, once any such food crop gets approved, it is likely to open the Pandora box of other food crops which are in similar field. So there has to be some starting point. There were some agriculture unions which even carried out GM satyagrahas in 2019-20 in Haryana and Maharashtra by growing such crops illegally procured from Bangladesh and other countries. And so there is a resentment that whenever the agriculture or farmer interests are at stake, government is taking them for granted, or they are not able to make a concrete policy that what should be, whether we should go for the organic food movement, or we should, there is no harm in trying if we carry out such trials in an independent, transparent, in a holistic manner, so that the public confidence also develops. So make sure you follow this theme. This is one of the themes which can be asked in mains as well, and from prelims I have just selected the key points. For any doubts regarding this theme, you can ask in comment section. I will try to answer it. So I hope this session was useful, and your roll numbers are out. To make sure your vision phase is now on, and best of luck for upcoming exams which are more or less likely just few weeks away now. Thank you very much.